Hello, you plastic modelers out there. This is Dan Leone, Plastic Model Building 101, building the Tamiya 148 scale Spitfire Mark 5B. Okay, we pretty much got all the parts cleaned, washed and everything, painted. I went ahead and took the liberty of assembling all the parts because I was kind of worried about how the parts, how everything was going to turn out as far as assembly wise. But here's what came out, just like that. And I'm doing the clip wing version. And anyway, as you can see, there's hardly any putty or filling that's needed on this model. I gotta tell you, Tamiya has really come through for this one. This kit could not have been more well engineered and put together. So anyway, I did look, and might need a little bit of, maybe like a little bit of Zappa gap around the wingtips, but shouldn't be too much of a cause for alarm. I went ahead and when I put the model together, I pretty much used this glue right here, Model Master. You can get this at any Hobby Lobby or hobby shop. And then after that, I used some clothespins to the fuselage and also for the wings to clamp them. They make good clamps. Or if you have a vise, a little small vise, I got this at through Micromark. This ran me about, I'd say about $50, give or take $10. So anyway. But anyway, I went ahead and put them all together. As you can see, it's very clean. Hardly any, I mean, there was a little bit of sanding here and there, but the kit, I gotta tell you, it's a great kit. But anyway, just got through putting this together. In the meantime, we're going to set this aside for now. And now I'm going to show you another technique. Okay. Basically, we're gonna start doing is our canopy. You want to have your canopy look as real as possible. Now, a lot of the canopies on these planes were plexiglass because number one, they were light, and number two, they were easy to maintain. So we're going to try to make this as real as possible. So here is our canopies. And what we're going to use is called Future for Finish. You can buy this at any supermarket, dollar store. Run you about maybe $3, give or take $1.50. Dollar store, $1.50. Who knows? Anyway, so, and I have here a little cup. And what we're going to do, you can also use this when you paint your model. You want to have your decals to stick to the surface. So you want to spray your whole model with Future, let it dry for a few nights, make sure it's very well covered so there's no dust that will come on down on anything. And then put your decals on. Then once the decals are set and everything, then you could spray the Future again to seal them in. And then go back over with the dull coat. But anyway, that's in another chapter. We'll talk more about that later on. But in the meantime, we're going to do our canopy. Okay. Let's pour some in here. Alright. You don't need a whole hell of a lot, just enough to saturate the part, submerge the part. Okay. I have here a little plastic plate, and I have some wax paper because you do not want, when the Future dries, you don't want this to stick to the plate or anything like that. So you don't want to do that. So, okay, so we'll go ahead and get our and we'll just cut it right back here. Make sure when you cut it at the base of the part as close as possible. And then after that, okay. Okay, here's our part. This is our part right here. And we just dunk it. And once we dunk it like that, dunked it, and then we put it on the paper. And what you want to do, you just want to drag. You want to drag like all the excess off of it. You just want the part to kind of drain off. Okay, just like that. Then you want to get a little, get the burr off it. Okay, get this part here, and we'll dunk it in there. And we'll just and what we're doing is we're just dragging along, just get all the excess off. And you do this as long as you can, and then what you do is it's just like that, and then we get our back window. And as you can see, I already dunked it in here. Already dunked it in here into the cup full of future. And I just take it, just do the same thing. Okay, we pretty much did our, at any time, if you ever get, sometimes canopy like this is going to get bubbles or whatever, so you might want to re-soak it. Just re-soak it if you have to. And if you need to, just kind of finagle these little bubbles out of here. And there we go. In the meantime, Future 4 wax is set, and it will dry. If you have some extra parts, it's always good to have these parts in your extra parts bin in case if you need them. So, okay, we're pretty much that covers the canopy part. Next time we'll go over is painting the model. And again, this is Dan Leone, Plastic Model Building 101. Have a good night.